all these bumps here on the side. I don't worry about them. I mean, the car just takes it up. It's fine. It doesn't feel it's too harsh. All right. It's like, I don't want to even say this on camera because everyone on rentals is going to be like, oh, well, you said this. It's like 5% tops stiffer. All right, so we got a 2023 Porsche GT4 RS and a 2025 Porsche Spyder RS. Both cars are equipped with Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s, brand new 400-mile-old tires. These tires are around 40 miles old. These are both also equipped to factory PSI. We're settling the debate whether or not this car is just a Rolls Royce compared to this very harsh Flintstone riding 4RS. So let's hop in this. We're gonna go up the road in this, not go too crazy. Then we're gonna turn around and swap out. All right, today we are comparing Spyder RS to GT4 RS suspensions. All right, both cars have fresh Michelin Cup 2 tires. We just want to kind of settle the debate of like, you know, hey, like, oh, the Spyder RS is so comfortable. Like, oh my God, you'd be a fool to get anything else. So yeah, I mean, I've driven this car personally for 462 miles so far. We're still doing the break-in. I can't drive it too hard, but I just want to go and talk about the suspensions on here. So I'm kind of gonna just shut up and drive. You should just know that this car is very compliant. I have no complaints about the ride quality. It's not harsh. It takes the bumps well. So we're gonna do a lot of these little tight back roads here. There's a lot of undulations, dips. I don't want to use the word potholes or anything. I mean, I'm not gonna compare this car in a city environment. I don't think anyone's really buying these cars to commute in a city. These are very back road / racetrack-y cars. But yeah, so not once do you think about the suspension on this car. So I mean, it's, you know, yeah, I don't know. I mean, the 4RS, they're saying it's too stiff and bumpy for the road. This is a nice fair comparison. Again, both cars have brand new Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s on it with the factory tire pressure in them. So I couldn't think of a more fair comparison. Now, off the bat, just having driven that 4RS for a long time and a while, I got back into this car and I just felt like it was a convertible 4RS. With just a lot less downforce on it. I really didn't have any complaints about the suspension at all. Trying to think where we can go real quick. Oh, that neutral right there. These are very tight roads, so the objective here is to not rail these cars around, because a lot of people say on these little tight roads here how much softer the Spyder RS is compared to the 4RS. Ride's great. I really don't have one complaint about the suspension on this car. This car feels like it has a carbon tub. I have driven this Spyder RS against a 718 Boxer GTS 4.0, and when I first bought this car, I was like, wow, this is a really nice car. And then I was like, well, is it nice because, you know, it's a new car, or because it's a GTS, you know, 4.0? All these bumps here on the side, I don't worry about them. I mean, the car just takes it up. It's fine. It doesn't feel it's too harsh. We're riding in PASM normal right now. Again, no complaints about the suspension at all being too stiff. So back to the 4.0 GTS. That car kind of felt like a limpy noodle compared to this. Like, I got in this car after driving the 4.0 GTS, and I was like, wow, I bought a really nice car. And it just feels this has like, almost like a quasi like carbon tub compared to the GTS. We got some Brit expansion joints right here. It's fine. It's just totally normal. We're gonna play Chinese fire drill in a few seconds. All right, let's swap out, grab our wallets. Great. You're gonna drive that? It's PDK. All right, immediately jumping into the GT4 RS. Angle's good. All right, we are in exhaust on. Let's hit some bumps. All right, it's like, I don't want to even say this on camera because everyone on rentals is gonna be like, oh, well, you said this. It's like 5% tops stiffer. Again, we're in PASM normal. Expansion joint again. Is the Spyder RS a wince more floaty? Sure. It's so small, guys. This is the point of the story here is like, if you're comparing these cars of like, oh, like one's way more dailyable and one's not because of the easier ride in this car, in the Spyder RS, this is not a conversation. I mean, I know eva.co.uk had a 4RS and they said it was very stiff.
But doesn't the Porsche make the bloated supercars seem even sillier?
I love the GT4 RS. Who would not love the GT4 RS? But it's also really quite extreme, and I think quite a few of us, in fact no, all of us, are either really quite shocked or just very surprised at how unwell the Porsche has dealt with these roads, or a lot of these roads. It's so stiff, this car, it really is. I've just been airborne then at really not very fast at all. It is so stiff. The suspension is so uncompromising.
If you didn't drive both of them back to back and you waited a week in between, you would think they rode the same. This is, again, a tiny bit stiffer. It's almost like the like the rebound is a little more. Oh God, I don't want to even use the word harsh. I'll be very easy with that word. Hey, it rides fine. Things I noticed so far are that I do hear a lot more like road noise. So I have less wind in my hair, ears, etc. So I am hearing a lot more of the road, but that's not very indicative of the ride comfort and quality. Thank you. It's very subtle. It's almost like I'm expecting to go, you know, in the 4RS and have some kind of more luxury experience in the Spyder RS. We're gonna switch off again. It's kind of like drive this one for 5 minutes and then switch off. Nice door. I think a lot of the stifferness comes from having a hood, a roof on this car. You know, it's got a more rigid chassis. I would have to say the Spyder RS does ride just a little more plushy than the 4RS, but this is not a drastic difference. So that's the takeaway. Please, like, do not think the Spyder RS is gonna be like leaps and bounds more comfortable than the 4RS. Maybe the psychology of having a convertible has played into a lot of the journalists' head of, oh, like, I'm in leisure, the top's down, I'm looking around the environment, you know, like, this is a nice experience. Like, I don't know. That was a bridge. It feels like both cars feel like an RS suspension. This car feels well damped. This is not a racetrack video, but just a little micro hustle. Some rough road up here. It is a little more bouncier, so let's try to qualify this. So if, I don't know how to say this, let's see. If the Spyder RS is like a 0 on the bouncy scale, and maybe like a full no suspension and go-kart is like a 10. I'll put this at like a 2 or 3. That was a big bump right there. At the end of the day, I mean, you are buying like the 4RS for a track car. I do prefer the Spyder RS more for the road, only because it's a convertible, but this suspension in the 4RS would not deter me from buying it. You know, if you're a closed top guy through and through, switch right here.
Only ever so slightly softer. I mean, I could go into all the other nuances of the sound, etc. But
sure. I'm just comparing damper suspension right now. I feel like since this has a roof on it versus no roof, you get a more rigid chassis. It's a tiny bit, but I mentioned it in my as I was driving your car. I was like, your suspension would not deter me from buying it, you know, or like, oh, this is like way more of a luxury ride compared to the 4RS.
Which is nonsense.
Right.
It's like anyone that tells you that there's a night and day difference between the sort of chassis dynamics and the stiffness, it's not true. It's like, this is a little bit softer, and we're talking like 10, 15%.
I agree,
say, at
100%,
most.
100%.
Right.
Okay.
That's it. Yep.
All right, we shall continue. For the girls at home. I didn't put his e-brake on. He's gonna be so mad. Oh, hell yeah. It does, okay. It feels a little more compliant. So like, I mean, that's what Andreas did say, you know, that this would be a little softer.
The suspension features the latest technology dampers, PASN system, is a little bit softer sprung than the GT4 RS, so we adapted a little bit to the main use of the car. The main use is enjoy the car on legal roads, up and down the mountains, on curvy backcountry roads. This is exactly how we set that car up, and it works brilliantly.
It does feel a little softer, but it's not too night and day. So this is a, it really is an RS car built for the road. You can track this car, but you know, I think that's where you would feel like the suspension was too soft and you would complain. Right here is a great example of this expansion joint right here. And the car bounces around. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Have you driven both Spyder RS and GT4 RS back to back like this? I mean, I couldn't think of a better test. Again, same tires. These tires are 400 miles old. Those are like 40 miles old. Stock pressures. Thank you. I thought this car shifts faster than that one. That's crazy, actually. Huh. Don't have me explain why. But no, this is nice. I mean, it does like, I feel like it's floating over the road, but you still have confidence in what the car is doing and its chassis. This is a perfect test. I mean, this road it's got bumps in it. This is a compliant ride. Like I could not knock this suspension at all. I really do feel like it is perfect. That car is a little bit more set up for the track with its stock suspension. I think if you were a real track rat, you would want like some JRZs on that car, stiffer spring rates even more. Because once you get on the track and it's like glass smooth pavement, nearly every stock Porsche suspension feels soft. So yeah guys, all right, well, please consider subscribing. If you have any questions, put in the comments below. If you liked the video, consider a little super thanks. I don't know. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please also put in the comment below. I do read every comment. I try to respond back. I am making this channel for you, the enthusiast, one of us sort of deal. And yeah, you know, I wanted to get a Spyder RS in the hands of an enthusiast and someone who's going to be filming. So this is all for you guys. and we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Hey guys, thanks for watching today. If you want a nice black 100% cotton t-shirt in either black or white, you can head over to my clothing store, link below. It's through a company called Fourth Wall. To be honest, I'm only selling things I don't want to wear myself, which include just plain black and white t-shirts, which you can see right here. If you want to be a really OG gangsta supporter, you can get some Dascayman swagoo. Alternatively, if you want to support the channel with my Patreon, we love that as well. Entry tier gets your name advertised and a press support shout out in each video. And other tiers even go up to private one-on-one phone calls giving advice related to either cars, life, or advancing your career. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.